Hello, today we are going to learn about creating RAID arrays. RAID. Redundant array of independent disk. RAID arrays. We are going to create RAID arrays. On a TestOut is lab number 5.4.5. The first thing I would like for you to learn is if you have no idea what to do, you create a cheat sheets. What do I mean by that? Let's get started. And the first thing I want you to do is actually click and launch the lab. I click and launch my lab, and this is what I found. On my lab, this is what it looks like. It's a test out scenarios. Here is the workspace. On the workspace, you have the partial connection, the power cord and the computer, and you also have the main computer and the monitor and the wall outlets, the mouse and the keyboard. So if you have no idea what to do, you have to click on lab, score lab. When you click on score lab, you're gonna have 0, and that's good enough. Expand it so you can see the whole details. See all that? I want you to highlight and copy that and put that somewhere as a cheat sheet, or you can print it out. But I prefer you highlight it like this all the way down, down arrow until you get to the end. It has 3 sections. I prefer you use your you can use your PowerPoint. Make it easy for you. PowerPoint is good enough. So you go to home on PowerPoint, add space, home, add more slides. So you can put this home, you add more slide. So here, click on the first slide and you dump what you copied. And then take it to the next slide because you gotta make it readable. I highlight the rest of it and I'm gonna cut it. Go to the next slide and dump it. Cut the next paragraph. Go to the next slide and dump it. Alright, so now you can name your cheat sheet. The first one is initialize disk. That's your first title, initialize the new disk. The second title is create a stripe volume. Create a stripe volume. That's your paragraph number 2. Paragraph number 3, create a mirrored volume. All right, that is what I would suggest you do. Create a mirrored volume. All right, now after you get all your paragraph ready, now you go back to your lab. The first one to worry about here is initialize the new disk with GPT partition style. Select the power button to turn the computer on. That's the first thing you are going to do. All right, let's go on with that. All right, this is the previous cheat sheet. We exit that out, and start the lab over again. All right, if you go back to your instructions, power, select the power button on to turn on the computer. Right here, the power button right there. You see that power button right there? You gotta know it's always at the front. Click on that. All right, we get the computer on. The next thing is right click the start and select disk management. So you got step by step because you're cheating. You know your start button on the keyboard on the computer screen, Microsoft micro button. Look for Microsoft button, Microsoft window. Okay. If you pay attention to this, on the left you see called widgets. In the middle you see start. right click start and look for disk. See the way it says disk management right there? That's the keyword right there. Click on that. Okay, let's go back to the next instruction. After we have seen the disk management, select GPT as the partition style and click OK. Look for it's already there. They say GPT is your partition style and hit OK. Okay, it's right here. Okay, click on it. Next instruction, hit OK. Maximize the window for better viewing. Okay, we're done with initialization. Go to the next one. The next one says right click this one and select new stripe volume. Right click, make it bigger. You can see this one. See where it says this 0, this one. Right click and select stripe volume, new stripe volume right there. Click on that and then hit next. All right, after you hit next, use the assigned the following drive letter drop down list to select E and click next. Select E and click next. Assign the drop down. If you don't see that, you can hit back. Okay, we had this. Assign. Where's assign in here? Assign and click next. The drive letter is what we need. Assign and click next. Let's go back and see where that is. If you don't see it, you can always go back. I'm trying to go back here and it's kind of slow. Let's see where that is. Assign is not found. Hit next. New stripe available disk. We can select the disk, but we need to assign the drive letter. It will not go back any further. Now we can cancel this. Start over again. Right click the new disk and select new stripe and hit next. Wow, let's see what's going on there. Now this is what happened. New stripe volume, hit next. Under available, okay. Under available, we haven't done that yet. Under available, select this number 2 and then add. What will be the total new volume? Okay, we not do that. Select this 2. See these 2 right there. Hit add. Now we see the total this volume is like 82 gigabytes. Hit next. Now you can see assign. You select an E drive. There you go. I mean, and then you know you can make a mistake. You can always go back. So right, so you make a mistake now. You got the E drive. You hit next. You hit next. After that, you make sure. What's the next one? Make sure you have NTFS and hit editing as a volume. Use editing as a volume label. You can actually copy editing if you want to save time for typing. You click on here and put down your. It will not paste, so you do edit. Editing is the volume label. All right, you hit next. And now you hit finish. See right there? You hit next, you hit finish, hit yes. Hit finished. It says the operation you selected will convert. You say yes. And then if you know you're done with create a stripe volume. The next one is create a mirrored volume. Those are what we use for RAID, redundant array of independent disks, to store data so that it will not, if a computer crash, you can use a second drive to get your work back. The next thing we're going to do is create a mirror drive. Right click disk 3 and select new mirrored volume. Let's go find disk 3 right there. Right click disk 3, look for new mirrored volume and then hit next. And again, we only have these 4 remaining. We got to add that. Make sure you see that on your instructions. Under available disk, select these 4, hit add and then hit next. hit add, hit next. It's almost 82 gig as well, so that is the size. And hit next. And now you want to assign the M for media. They say assign the M drive and call that MTFS and make sure the label is media. Okay, we had the M for media and hit next. And then here we're gonna change the volume to media. And we know the file system is NTFS, so you hit next and you hit finish and you hit yes. The operation you select will convert the selected disk to dynamic. You hit yes. All right, and then that's the assignment. You done. Let's go look at the instruction. It's all done, so you're ready to score the lab again, and I bet you're gonna have an A. All right, so you say at the top right here corner, score lab. Hit OK. Yes, we get 100%, and you're done with this lab. Again, thank you. The lab is done with 100%. This is how you use a cheat sheets if you have no clue, no idea how to do a test out labs. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you in the next lesson.